Welcome back, guys. CryptoFly channel. Today we'd like to talk about DeFi Llama, a quick review, all features on DeFi Llama and why this website basically the best website, the best sources for analysis DeFi sector. Let's dive in. First of all, guys, you have to know this website absolutely totally for free. So all information you can use totally for free without any subscription, premium plans or so. Literally the best website for DeFi sector analysis with a lot of data. If you're the fan of analytics, if you're the fan of DeFi, this website can be like a rabbit hole because you can spend here even a whole day. Compare the data and analyze the metrics. I already made a video about how to use the total value locket, TVL. It's a market cap, how you can compare this to data, how this data can help you to determine the potential price movements. On the main page of DeFi Llama, you gotta see the dashboard. The first one is a DeFi overview. In overview, you can find out the all protocols. Total value locket, here's by chains. Here's how the total value locket looks like on a graph. Protocols in different chains. And when you open a protocol, you can track everything about a Lido. Also, in just the basic information, you can find out even the latest news about the Lido. Next tool is the chains. I already told you about this one, how you can compare the chains TVL. Here you can find out on Ethereum, we got like over than 1,000 protocols, different protocols. You can open the Ethereum, for example, and find out all protocols Ethereum chain. Also, you can choose by chains, this one in the filter, Bridget TVL for all chains. So in Polygon, we can see the total Bridget around 4.5 billion. Next one is compare the chains. Basically, when you add some chains, for example, Solana, let's add it, Optimism, Arbitrum, Solana, let's add a base. You can find out the activity and basically the trend. So TVL, locket in Sol, and we saw the hype around the meme coins on Sol. So basically, the more people start using the chains, Sol chain, and it means the tokens on this chain also will mostly pump it. So like you can see, the Optimism TVL is much lower. We don't see the hype around the Optimism. Maybe in the future, we will see the shift between the chains. Like it was here, 2022, when we got a dump on FTX, right, as Sol. So Sol dump it, Optimism hype it, Arbitrum hype it, chain hype it, but then Sol recover back and overperform the Arbitrum. So if that's the case, how you can compare the chains. Also, when you add the chains, you can take a look at the total value locket and chain. You can take a look at the fees, the active addresses. Next one is Airdrops. Here you can find out the brand new protocols. Here's the chains of these protocols. Here's a category. What is this category? Maybe you believe in the restaking. So you think that restaking is going to be the next trend. So you have to pay attention for restaking category. This is a TVL, which one lock it. So you remember the agent layer, it was a restaking. So TVL is pretty huge, right? So listed at year ago and total money raised at 150 million. So basically your main goal is to find out the brand new protocols which just listed, with pretty small TVLs, and maybe they will get some activities for potential airdrop, right? So maybe they got like testnets or some task in Galaxy. So you can participate and track the fundraising rounds. This is how you can dive into potential airdrops. Treasuries, oracles, this one. So total value secured all oracles. You can see the chain link in the top. Total value locket all forks. And here you can find out the top is Aave with 3.4 billions. And you can compare the two protocols between each other, right? And you can see the hype around these protocols. So this, take a look. The hype of MakerDAO was in top in November 2021, but then a little overperformed the MakerDAO. And we can find out which category now it's pumped, is hyped around. So for example, here was a DEXs. Here, the hype of DEXs was exactly in December 2021. You remember the price of DeFi, right? But then the hype around the DEX is going down. We can, for example, choose the derivative. Once again, liquid staking. Let's say real world assets. This one was good. and find out. So here, nobody cared about the real world sector here in April 2021 because they didn't even exist, this one. And I think the real world asset sector will overperform all protocols. So take a look. The interest to real world asset sector can grow significant. Because take a look, even in February 2023, it was like only less than 1 billion, 871 million. Now in May 2024, it was 4.4 billion. So yes, I think the real world sector will overperform the many other categories. Next one is recently listed protocols, and we can rank also by category. So for example, if you believe in social fi, here, time for fun, right? Social fi. If you believe in this sector, if you believe in this protocol, maybe the social fi gonna be the next trend, right? Maybe everybody start using the social fi, and maybe exactly this protocol gonna be the leader one. Or maybe you can scroll down and find out that just a brand new real world asset protocol. The next category is just the languages. So the smart contract languages, which one is most popular? Basically, it's always Solidity. Next, in yields, you can track the pools, delta neutral, example, collateral token. For example, we can use the Solana, this one. It's give you the strategy API, this available tokens, LTV, delta, long short strats, leveraged lending, stable coin pools. DeFiLlama got a aggregator of aggregators, so you can connect your wallet and swap tokens inside of DeFiLlama. Next page is everything what about NFT. So if you're an NFT fan, you can track the collections, here the floor prices, how it changes, volume on 7 days, total supply. You can compare the marketplaces, earnings from NFTs. Next page is unlocks. Here you can track the upcoming unlocks. For example, we got an Optimism Foundation. Now this is current price, market cap at this current moment. Here's the unlock it in percentage, so 40% only unlock it. Here's the maximum tokens which should be unlocked, and here's the daily unlocks, and we can find out. So in the next 6 days, 9 hours and 30 minutes, we will see the upcoming unlock with 57 million. Borrow aggregator, so I can borrow the BNB and use the Bitcoin like collateral on Aave. Centralized exchanges transparency. So basically you can track all main centralized exchanges, crypto centralized exchanges, and track the assets, proof of reserve, right? This is a clean assets, 24-hour inflow or outflow. So we can see, for example, from Binance in 1 month, we saw like $500 million money outflow. In 1 month, we saw like 9 million inflow. But of course, you can't make your own decision, right? Just base it on inflow or outflow, because sometimes the people just send money, send some coins to centralized exchanges, right? Sell them and just distribute it to different wallets. So it doesn't mean it's something bad with the centralized exchanges, right? So everything okay. But you can track this data also. Next one is the bridges. And take a look, this is a bridge. Bridge volume in all bridges. You can track the total volume in 24 hours, 20 volume 7 days, and total volume in 1 month. If you need to bridge some tokens, for example, you can choose any bridge. Let's say this one. On Stargate, you can bridge the tokens between these chains. Next one is volumes on decentralized exchanges and in the chains. So it's really important because, for example, you can see on Uniswap in the DEXs, we got a pretty huge volume. Over than around 1 billion 24-hour volume trades. So it's literally good, right? And volume in 7 days is 12 billion. So we understand it's more than okay to trade swap tokens on Uniswap. But if you find out the volume of some DEX crash it down, maybe something happened with this DEX, and maybe it's not safe to connect even a wallet to this DEX. Next one is aggregators. So you can track the all main aggregators for swaps. For example, 1inch, Jupiter. Jupiter is hyped because it's on Sol. And here's how the volume changes on this DEXs. Remember the hype around the DYDX? And yes, I still believe in DYDX, but take a look. The SYN futures now in top with 657 million volume, and DYDX only on 5th rank with 268 volume. It's a big difference. Even the brand new Hyperliquid now overperformed the DeFi. No hate to DeFi, but guys, marketing is not always main driver for success. Next one is the perps by chains. So like you can see on perps, most of the people use the Arbitrum. Next one is a perp aggregator. And this one, options and options by chains. Next one, you can track the fees and revenue raises. And here's a total funding rounds was 5,300 funding rounds with total funding amount. So imagine all this same period. On the funding rounds, the funds, big investors invest more than 101 billion money into this one. And take a look, basically exactly around the bottom, we saw how funds invest the biggest amount of money into the projects. How it can help you? First of all, you can check by chains. For example, you're interested in some brand new projects on Arbitrum. So you can press clear and choose only Arbitrum and find out the brand new projects. So for example, this one, Particle Network, 3 days ago, raised 15 million in Series A round. This is the description. What is this project about? Lead investor, a link for this one, and other investors. Imagine the people stake, the people use all these platforms, use these protocols, and in general, basically, we can see the hacks started, the main hacks started from 2020, right? So in 4 years, yes, we can call it like in 4 years, totally was hacked like 8.2 billion, the real money. So the hackers stole this money. Just in May, we got like 372 million hacked from protocols, from platforms. So it's weird. It's weird. So people use the brand new DeFi sector platforms. They trust their money and hate the banking system, but they trust just a random website, their real funds, and they got hacked. Blame the crypto. Guys, blame yourself. So be careful with the staking. Be careful with all protocols, with the bridges. You can track the last hacks. This one, for example, this was DMM Bitcoin. So just by end of May, classification like infrastructure problem, private key compromising. So it's crazy. 305 million stolen. It's weird. It's weird. Take a look. Also, for example, this is Gala. You remember this story with Gala? May 20, the protocol logic, classification, infinity, min, and dump. So it was pretty weird, 22 million stolen. Next one is Ethereum liquidity staking, this one. And the last one is they added a brand new category like crypto ETFs. So it's really, really useful for you if you track a Bitcoin ETF. I hope in the future they will add when they approve the Ethereum ETF, we'll see the data about the Ethereum here. So this is a BlackRock ETF. You can track the volume, you can track the money inflow, outflow. This one by daily, by weekly, by monthly. So for example, weekly. So this was money inflow, money outflow. So we will not see only up, only money inflow. And by the end of this video, you can go and check the product of DeFiLlama, like DeFiLlama Notes, DeFiLlama News, DeFiLlama Portfolio. So I recommend you go and check all these tools also. So guys, I hope you like this video. Link to DeFiLlama, this just brilliant source. I will leave on the description below. I hope you like this video. Subscribe channel, hit the like button, hit the notification button. Don't forget to join my Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.